Hi, y'all. I'm Jamie. Thanksgiving was just a couple days ago, and every year after Thanksgiving, I kind of do a debrief with myself where I go over what was good, what was not so good, and what can I do better next year. Kind of a rosebud thorn situation. This is the Thanksgiving menu plan, and yes, it's too much food. It's always too much food, and it's going to be too much food next year. That's just the way I am. We also had about 30 people there at Thanksgiving, and that's very typical for us. With a blended family, it's not uncommon to have a lot of people coming from a lot of different places, so you never run out of food, ever. So next year, we still will have too much food. But I do want to take a look at my list because some things are more popular than others. Some things I make just because I've always made them, but maybe it's time to branch out into new and better. I make 2 turkeys and a ham, and one is my Puerto Rican turkey. And you brine that for over 24 hours in a mojo sauce, garlic. I put beer in it. It's good, but it's a lot of work. And this year, for the first time, I did a Cajun turkey, and I bought it pre-seasoned, pre-cooked from HEB. You just stuck it in the oven the day before, and then the day of, I put it in a crock pot just to heat up. And honestly, the pre-seasoned, pre-cooked turkey, Cajun turkey from HEB, was just as good as my Puerto Rican day-and-a-half cooking process turkey. So maybe next year, I'll do a Cajun turkey and then some other kind of pre-seasoned, pre-cooked turkey from HEB. Save myself a little step. I get a spiral sliced honey ham again from HEB. I'm not going to pay the $80 or $100 from honey baked ham. This one's just as good. And I tend to make most of the meats the day before, and then, like I said, stick it in the crock pot the day of. The oven is prime commodity. It's hard to get in the oven. And so if I could cook a couple things the day before, I'm going to do that. The meat's something I always do before. So 2 turkeys and a ham, yes, I'm making that next year. Mac and cheese, always a fan favorite. I have Miss Elizabeth's mac and cheese. That's our hairdresser, and it's wonderful. So I'll be making that again. Green bean casserole. I make Ina Garten's recipe. I need to make a smaller one because I make a huge one and people take a tiny little obligatory scoop. I'll make a smaller one. I made about 3 dozen rolls. Those were almost gone. I used the Rhodes frozen. You get up around 6 in the morning, let them defrost for a couple hours and rise, and then you bake them. Those were great. Stuffing. I make bad stuffing. Every year I try to make better stuffing. This year I was almost there, but again, I made 3 times as much as I needed to. So next year I have to make less stuffing. Maybe I'll watch this again next year and tell myself less is more, less stuffing. I made Pioneer Woman's stuffing recipe with focaccia, cornbread, and a baguette. And it was all very good, but make less. People aren't going to eat it. Cranberry sauce. My mother makes the best cranberry sauce, so she brought that. I appreciated it. I made deviled eggs. Those were completely gone before we even rolled out the meal. Cream corn. Killen's, the restaurant here in town, makes really good cream corn. I used their recipe. That's popular. Potatoes au gratin were good. Grandma G makes the Nutty Buddy. That's a sweet potato dish. Very good. B&M make our broccoli rice casserole. Always a favorite. Gravy. I buy prepackaged gravy. I used to make my own gravy, and it's fine, but it's not any better than prepackaged gravy. So I'll get a little ready-made gravy from HEB or Sam's. Mashed potatoes, definitely good. Potatoes au gratin, whoops, on there twice. Well, it was good. Cream spinach. No, we can't do it next year. I think one person ate the cream spinach. We're taking that off. Southern Cross yam cakes. Oh, this makes me sad. But only I ate the yam cakes. Little yam patties, lots of brown sugar, butter, very delicious, and it smells like Christmas when you make them, but nobody really eats them, so I'm taking them off the list. A pumpkin roll, always in demand, and then pumpkin pie. No one ate a single piece. We did have 4 or 5 desserts, but no one ate the pumpkin pie at all. Probably not. Strawberry shortcake, we never got around to that, so we'll take that out the list too. Let's see what we're left with. 2 turkeys and a ham, yes, yes, yes. Mac and cheese, green bean casseroles, a small serving. Too many rolls to count, some stuffing. I'm getting close to being good at stuffing. Next year's my year, I can tell. Cranberry sauce, deviled eggs, cream corn, potatoes au gratin, Nutty Buddy, broccoli rice, gravy, and mashed potatoes. Again, this is a repeat. See, I've already taken 3 or 4 things off my list. Life is getting good. Now, looking at that as our meal plan, let's revamp our attack list. We do Thanksgiving on Saturday after Thanksgiving. The day of Thanksgiving itself, we do a smaller gathering at my mom's house, but Thanksgiving for us is Saturday after. With blended families, it's hard to get everyone together at the same time, So if we have Thanksgiving as a big group Saturday after, makes it a little bit easier for people to get together. So let's see, if we're eating on Saturday, I start on Tuesday. I start by making the cornbread. I like sweet cornbread. Don't come for me. It's the best. So we'll continue to make that, and I'll get the bread out of the freezer, that focaccia and a baguette, to defrost for stuffing. Cut up the bread on Wednesday. Make a pavlova. We typically have pavlova on the actual Thanksgiving day. My niece loves pavlova. Pavlova is like a meringue with cream on it. It is good. I'll make cream corn, potatoes au gratin, no cream spinach, and I roast some broccoli so I can have that as a side dish for just myself. Thursday, marinate the turkey. Maybe I can take this off my list. Get the pre-made turkey. I'll think about it. Make the green bean casserole, no yam cakes, and I'll brown the mushrooms, celery, and shallots for the stuffing. My mom prefers shallots instead of onions. Whenever a recipe calls for onions, I just throw some shallots in there. Friday, cook the turkeys, reheat in this case. Make the macaroni and cheese, stuffing, and deviled eggs. Put out the servingware with labels, put out the appetizer plates, and then I pick up a lot of treats from a local bakery. Finally, Saturday, put ice and drinks in cooler, cook the ham, really reheat it. Rise and cook the rolls, heat the mains and sides, put out desserts. So there's a lot of things I'm forgetting in here, but this is the basic game plan. And see, I'm making my life better, taking things off my list. I love it. Just to recap, 2 turkeys and a ham. Too many sides to count, but I will not be making yam cakes. I'll make a smaller green bean casserole and smaller stuffing. I have to do it. Hopefully this works out. So what are your suggestions for making Thanksgiving a little bit easier on myself next year? What else should I take off my list, or what should I put on? Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.